Hey
Hi.
guys, welcome back to another Fact or Fiction
Fiction
Friday.
Friday.
So, we have a good one for you today, and we want to thank everyone who recently subscribed and our other subscribers who keep coming back. We appreciate you
Yes.
guys.
Day ones.
Yep. So, we'll go ahead and get started on this one. So, did you know, according to a quick Google search, 65% of adopted children want to meet their biological parents? This is a story of one of those kids who grew up and found out who she was when she found her birth parents. So, stay tuned.
So, growing up, she always knew she was adopted. Her parents adopted her out of foster care a few days before her first birthday, and they gave her an amazing life. Her adopted dad was a doctor, and her mom was a teacher. In high school, she participated in sports. She was a dancer and even homecoming queen. She received a theater scholarship and eventually got a master's degree and moved to California to start an acting career. She landed roles and was living an amazing life, but something was missing.
At the age of 28, she decided to hire a private investigator to help her find her birth parents. Uh, when this private investigator did his investigation, he quickly learned a lot. He discovered that she was born in West Virginia, which is where she grew up. He also discovered that her birth mother was a Caucasian woman and that her dad was from Africa. He told her that although her mother had passed away, her birth dad was still alive. He had more information about her dad, and he encouraged her to send her dad a letter.
Mhm. Within 4 days, she got a response. After sending that letter, she received a call from a lady with an African accent, and she identified herself as her auntie. The lady told her that her family was from Sierra Leone, and not only that, her family was royal. She found out that she was a member of a royal family.
Hmm.
She learned that her great grandfather was knighted as Justice of Peace by the Queen of England, and her grandfather was Justice of Peace. She learned that one day she could be Justice of Peace if she wanted to. And that in Africa, in Sierra Leone, she was considered a princess.
Princess, nice.
Her aunt told her she would contact her father and that he would be happy to meet her. When the message got to her father, she went to visit. She was greeted by the people with dancing and singing, and she was introduced to a whole new world, and this ignited a passion inside of her.
Nice. She, along with her newfound family, started up a nonprofit organization to help those in need in Sierra Leone. She also helped get kids better education, and her dad helped her to install wells for more people to have access to clean water. She did many more things and has dedicated so much to bettering life where her birth family is from and also lives.
All right, guys, so it's a short one today. We told you guys a story about a young lady who decided to find her birth family, and then she discovered that her father and her were a member of a royal family. She did not stop there, but she decided to make her life better, to make life better for those that she met in Sierra Leone. All right, go ahead and comment below. Put your guess down if this story is fact or fiction.
Yep, BS detectors. Put your magnifying glasses in the comments if you don't want to say if you or what you think, or if you're not quite sure. Just let us know. All
All right.
right.
This
This
story
story is
is
fact.
fact. This is the story of Princess Sarah Culberson. She, for real, found out that she was a princess after she paid a private investigator $25 to find her birth parents.
It's $25. That's a
Mm-hmm.
great investment. Mm-hmm.
She speaks about how she was very angry with her father and wondered why he wasn't there for her and why she ended up in foster care. And then she learned that Sierra Leone was recovering from an 11-year civil war and that they needed help. So her father basically, went back to Africa. He didn't know who she was. Her name was changed, and he couldn't find her. And so once she started her activism work, right along with her birth dad, they got a lot of things done. And she found out that her dad was like a principal of the school, and he was already, doing a lot of activism, and she jumped right in with him. And her adoptive parents also went to Sierra Leone and decided they wanted to help and do things down there as well. All right, so Princess Sarah is amazing. She is on YouTube if you want to look her up, Princess Sarah Culberson. You'll be able to find her, see the work that she's doing. And let me know if you've heard of her before. Let me know if you heard this story. Again, it wasn't a lot of information, but I did want to cover this because I want to ask you guys, what are ways that you can give back. Is anyone here in any activism? Anybody here do any charity work? It's a new year, and this is something that I've been thinking about trying to figure out how I can give back. And so we do want to see, us all trying to make this world better.
Yeah, because one thing we used to do when we first started dating, we was doing Convoy of Hope, and we was every year in June taking off from work, and we would go out and just with our church and other churches around the community would just get together and give out food, clothes, haircuts, things like. Well, I didn't cut nobody's hair, but I was there. Pray for people, things like that, just giving back to people. So it was a good time. I enjoyed it. They changed it up a lot, and it was just, I don't know, the way they do it now is really different. You never know when they're gonna do it. It's last minute, so we haven't been able to do it.
Yeah,
because,
we missed
because
years, but they used to do it every year.
I think they changed September or November or something, and didn't realize it. And so anyway, I'm rambling now. But anyway,
but yeah, so we like this story just because of the fact that not only did she say, "Oh, I'm a princess. Give me my crown. Give me the dress. Let me be fabulous and sit up on the throne." No, she got in there, and I encourage you guys to look her up, to Google her and look her up here on YouTube, because she really took that role as an action, not just something to sit there and say, "Oh, I got a title." She found out that she was, a royal, and she went and realized that her country was in devastation from a war, and they needed a lot, and she provided that. And her acting career, she was an actress, and one thing I could think of that she was in was Secret Life of American Teenager. That was probably the only show that I really was real familiar with, but she was in a lot of things. So she legit was a dancer and an actress. So very successful and very, very cool that she didn't just sit on her privilege and say, "Oh yeah, I'm Hollywood. I'm not gonna get out here and dig trenches for whales." No, she did that, and and I just thought that was really cool. So
yeah. All right. So if you heard this story, if you didn't hear this story, share it with one of your friends and family, and let them know to come on down and jump on the train at the BS station, because we're slowly chugging along. We got some new subscribers, and we appreciate you guys. And well, like, share, subscribe, let everybody know about the BS station, because we're out here. And until next time, bye.